Yeah, we're not gonna force anyone either.
Tell us your story.
All right, I know I kind of mentioned it in the previous one, but
go into detail, like
I'll go into detail a little bit. Like,
how old were you? Who were you with?
Okay, so I
time
think,
of day.
to be honest, I think I was probably like 10, 11.
It was a summer day.
I knew it was summer because it was bright outside. I'm 100% sure because it was during the day. I mean, I don't remember going to school that day.
The time of the day differentiates the weather or the climate and
it does.
the time of the year.
That too.
Point is, it was summer and it was bright outside.
Okay.
All right. And then I remember playing with we were just like in the patio. There was like because I lived in apartments, and there was like a patio where you could play whatever. And my friend and I, it was just one of my friends, Chris. His name was Christian.
Oh, you didn't have to. Okay.
He's not gonna watch this.
He's gonna be on the podcast. It's fine. He's gonna be on the podcast.
His name's Christian. He was kind of like a childhood friend. We went to high school, middle school, elementary, But point is I remember one time we were playing with scooters outside, and we were just playing, and then we just so happened to look up to the sky, and we just saw this object. But at the moment when we looked up, it wasn't like moving. It wasn't like, it was just still, right? And like how I said in the previous podcast, it wasn't like super close down to earth. It was, you could see it above the clouds. It wasn't cloudy, but you could see like where the clouds are at. And me and my friend were like, I asked my friend, I even asked him, I was like, do you see that? He's like, yeah. I mean, we were like 10 or 11, so we were kids. I'm like, oh, let's go follow it. And like, we went out, like I said, we went out to the street. And as we were pedaling to make our way to the street, we kept looking up to see if it was still there. It was still there. And then we saw it moving. And as it was moving, we were trying to follow it again. And then we would look at we would be looking up, to see if it was still there. And then I want to say this was in a span of probably like 5 minutes, all this. So, and then we look up again and it's not there. And we're like, oh, it disappeared or it went away. But it did not look like a plane. It didn't look like any of that, Because how planes, they just
cruise
they cruise.
Just travel at
this thing was like
steady rate.
Was it at the same level that a plane would be, or lower?
Honestly,
Like,
I
how
think
far
I
away
think
you
it was a
think it
bit
was?
higher. It was higher.
Oh, even higher.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
higher. But you were still able to see it. It wasn't tiny.
So it was big.
It was big. Yeah, it was big. But like I said, it looked like that ship, from Star Wars. I don't know what it's called.
The
but-
triangle one?
Yeah, triangle.
It's got to be one up from the Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like kind of like
The Great
remember,
One.
It's not
Super
the Death
Smash
Star.
Bros. The Fox.
It's
Fox ships.
Fox's mothership. Yeah.
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 It's like Fox's mothership.
I mean, I don't know what that looks like, but yeah, it looked
You wanna see- I'll
like
show you
a
a picture
triangle.
of it.
It's
But
like a triangle ship.
Yeah, but point is, we look up to the sky and it disappeared. So that's, I mean, when I saw that, I was like, I was a kid. I was tripping out. I was like, what the heck? Is that for real?
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to the question, do you believe? You ask yourself the question, do you believe in aliens or what, or
Life.
But to be honest, I was just kind of like, I mean, to this day, I guess honestly, I do agree there's some type of form,
Life outside of this world.
I agree.
This is Fox's mothership. So
Did it look
Yeah.
like that?
no.
So,
but I
so
do.
Tony, what you're saying is that event made you believe in aliens or UFOs at least, or
And I want to say UFOs.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it's one thing to say aliens, and it's another thing to
yeah.
say
Because what if it was
UFOs?
just something? I don't know. So it could be something else.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. It was just. Yeah. I think it was a UFO, and who knows who was in there.
Yeah.
What if it was? I don't know. To be honest, so yeah, it was a trip. I know people don't hear about those stories a lot, but it was it was crazy to see at that time.
Yeah.
At that time, we're talking about more than 12 years ago.
Imperial
13, 14.
Imperial Star Destroyer.
there you go.
There you go. Let me see.
That's what it
Let me see a picture.
That's gonna be the
That's what I'm
triangle-looking ship.
Yeah, there you go. It looks something like this.
Imperial
You guys
Star.
can see it. What's it called?
Imperial
Star Destroyer. Look it up, guys. But it looked brown. So,
Brown.
Brown. Okay.
Interesting.
anyways, I know that's kind of a trip. A lot of people don't have those. I guess you could say encounters.
Mhm.
Yeah.